A 2-hour video about Lovecraft and Lovecraft monsters and entities popped up into my timeline. Not gonna react to that. I didn't watch that one, but it gave me an idea. I don't know anything about Lovecraft, except for Cthulhu. That's the only thing that I know, and it's mostly because of South Park. So I'm gonna jump right into some Lovecraft lore for the next week, maybe, or so. I don't know. This might be the only video. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to find out. Leave a comment about what you'd like me to cover next. Any cool videos you want to recommend me? Go for it, man. Lovecraft monsters explained in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, perfect amount of time for me. Let's go.
Yog-Sothoth. Yog-Sothoth is an incomprehensible cosmic entity.
Yog-Sothoth. That's a crazy name. It sure is a name.
Massive, formless, and endlessly shifting.
Ooh.
It exists as pure chaos, blind and oblivious at the universe's very core.
Sounds like something straight out of Warhammer, but I guess Warhammer is probably based somewhat off of lore from Lovecraft.
An ever-pulsing nightmare beyond imagination.
It's a cosmic horror!
With no shape or awareness, Yog-Sothoth drifts.
Damn.
A storm of energy that defies logic. They literally call it the blind idiot god. There's no reason behind its existence, it just is. Dumb, vast, and terrifying. It dances to weird cosmic music. Flutes, drums, whatever passes for sound in the void. And if it wakes up, reality unravels. Seriously, let's all hope Yog-Sothoth never wakes up.
Yeah.
If it does, everything we know could fall apart instantly. There's something
Dude, I wanna get a story about Yog-Sothoth.
hilarious about a universe ruled by accident. Yog-Sothoth doesn't scheme or care, it's just flailing, and somehow that's running everything. A god by default. It's like someone dropped the universe into the hands of a sleepwalking clown with no instructions and infinite power. So next time you ponder existence, remember, it might all come down to a floating monster humming a tune only it can hear.
Well, too bad I already know what the answer is. I'm not gonna get into that in this video, that's way too deep.
Cthulhu. Cthulhu is basically the OG cosmic horror. The tentacle-faced titan sleeping in an underwater city called R'lyeh, somewhere deep beneath the Pacific Ocean. Imagine a massive greenish nightmare with dragon wings, colossal claws, and a head that looks like an octopus got fused.
And it really has a thing for Cartman.
Fused onto a demon. He's so enormous and alien, your brain would probably break just trying to process him. This gigantic horror is worshipped by cultists who'd honestly be better off finding a healthier hobby. If Cthulhu ever wakes up, and trust me, nobody wants that, he'd plunge humanity straight into madness and chaos. Cthulhu won't destroy the universe, just your sanity. His rise brings madness.
Yeah, it seems like both these two right here, right off the bat, are fucking terrible, and you don't want this to happen.
Not explosions.
I'm glad they don't exist.
People lose their minds from the sheer fact that he exists. Cthulhu may be trapped in R'lyeh, but he's not idle. He leaks visions into the world, infecting...
You know, if I saw Cthulhu standing in front of me, I'd probably lose my mind too.
Minds, guiding cults, and bending weak spots in reality. His influence never sleeps, even if his body does. So next time you're at the beach, just remember, deep below those waves, Cthulhu might be taking the universe's longest nap. And we're all crossing our fingers he keeps hitting snooze.
Yeah. Well, hopefully all your destruction doesn't wake up Beerus. I guarantee you the destruction god is even more powerful than something that's just sleeping under the ocean.
The Deep Ones. The Deep Ones are amphibious horrors straight out of Lovecraft's...
Try sleeping under the ocean in the realm of the gods. No, you have to sleep under the ocean in the realm of the humans because you're weak.
Darkest nightmares. Slimy, immortal hybrids of fish, frog, and something far worse. With scaly skin...
A retarded fish frog? Retarded fish frog butt monkey?
Wide mouths and needle-sharp teeth. Deep Ones blur the line between human and monster. No, not that monster. Becoming more grotesque as they age. They dwell in vast, sunken cities like Yog-Sothoth near Innsmouth. Ancient alien ruins lost in the ocean's darkest trenches. In those watery depths...
Like, there's actual straight-up lore behind this. Like, there's places. There are people, too, probably.
Deep Ones worship Father Dagon and Mother Hydra, cosmic sea deities, through ancient chants and blood-soaked rites. Deep Ones don't just lurk underwater. They quietly infiltrate coastal towns, mingling with humans and spreading their strange bloodline. In Lovecraft's The Shadow over Innsmouth, the Deep Ones made a pact.
Am I gonna have to read some Lovecraft novels? Really? I don't want to, but I will. I'll get to it. I got so many novels I have to read. I gotta read. I haven't even thought about Warhammer. Bro, that one is... There's so much. I'd probably die before I get through all of it if I just read Warhammer.
Gold and longevity in exchange for worship, and breeding rights. Their children may look human at first, but with age they change. Slowly, silently, returning to the sea where they belong.
That's crazy.
Migo. The Migo are Lovecraft's alien fungus crabs, grotesque extraterrestrial
Sweet.
horrors that blend insect,
This one's my favorite so far.
crustacean, and fungus into one deeply unsettling form.
Oh,
Their heads
I
are a
love it.
writhing
I love it.
mess
It's
of
so
antennae,
cute.
eyes, and glowing sensory
That's cuter than Cthulhu.
orbs. No mouth, no face, just pure nightmare. They hide in remote mountains, especially in Vermont, living in secret while
I would make friends with them because I love the remote mountains, especially in Vermont.
mining minerals unknown to Earth science. Migo tech is both organic and metallic. Alien tools pulsing with life, humming with sounds no human ear can follow. They abduct humans, not to kill them, but to study them. Some victims have their brains removed,
I'll help them. I'll help them study the humans. I'll tell them everything that they need to know.
alive and stored in canisters. The Migo don't think like us.
That's crazy.
Earth is just one stop in a
I feel like they'd totally use that for Warhammer whenever they got people's brains alive that are running machines.
much larger map. Its resources, species, and even weather patterns are all just variables in their long-term cosmic plans. Despite living on Earth for millions of years, the Migo are nocturnal, hiding by day, emerging only under starlight, even when dinosaurs ruled the world.
That's
Migo haven't
nuts.
left. They're still in the mountains, still watching, still collecting. Not invaders, residents, and if you disappear out there, no one will ever find out where you went. But something will. Shoggoth. The Shoggoth
And you'll probably live forever.
is an amorphous horror blob that basically said, what if a pile of eyeballs, mouths, and rage learned how to scream? Originally cooked up by the Elder Things as bio-slaves,
That seems like something that would be in Fallout.
these things were meant to build cities, haul materials,
Okay.
and just generally not ask questions. Spoiler alert, they did not stick to the script. Now they slither and bubble through ancient ruins. Their primary abilities include extreme shape-shifting, forming limbs, organs, tools, immense physical strength and size, rapid locomotion over various terrains, probable regenerative capabilities, and the developed intelligence allowing for strategy and mimicry. So,
That thing's
if you're exploring
intelligent?
ancient sites and you hear a faint, unsettling noise in the dark, not gonna lie, you're probably doomed. The Shoggoth will strike while mocking its prey. It was made to serve, but now it hunts. You're just next on the list.
No.
Shub-Niggurath. Shub-Niggurath, also known by the totally normal and not at all alarming title, The Black Goat of the Woods with 1,000 Young, is a premier
Yeah, that's a pretty... That title's way too close. Way too close.
outer god in the Cthulhu mythos. Forget gentle nature vibes. She's cosmic fertility cranked up to 11 and dipped in nightmare fuel.
Whoa.
This isn't gentle
Okay.
creation. Think raw, uncontrollable spawning power gone completely off the rails, relentlessly
imagine.
churning out biological horrors. What's she look like? Imagine a vast, bubbling, indistinct
The only reason I can imagine is because I got into the Warhammer lore. Because I know how fast things can spawn.
cloud mass, maybe sporting tentacles, extra mouths, and maybe some symbolic goat legs. Shub-Niggurath is widely worshipped across the mythos. Cults often found in remote forests or hidden communities, but sometimes among decadent urbanites or alien species, seek her favor. Those who successfully gain her favor might receive boons like unnatural resilience, control over lesser monstrosities, or forbidden knowledge. However, these gifts
don't like
invariably
forbidden
come with
knowledge.
terrible costs, often involving physical transformation into something hideous, madness, or
want none of
eternal
that.
servitude. Not malicious,
No
just
thanks.
indifferent cosmic nature. Horror merely a byproduct.
Nope.
Dagon. Dagon is basically the deep-sea nightmare version of a god. Massive, ancient, and dripping with all
I know about Dagon from Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It's probably based on this because it's a dragon.
the swampy, fishy energy of something that should have stayed at the
Dagon.
bottom of the ocean. Towering over ships and buildings, this Lovecraftian behemoth is part fish, part man, part... Why is it looking at me like that? Covered in scales, gills, and seaweed-like appendages, Dagon's sheer size makes you feel like plankton having an existential crisis. He's worshipped by the deep ones.
Well, I
Remember
can't
those
read.
guys? Yeah, the slimy coastal cult crowd with a thing for gene swapping and eternal life. They treat Dagon like their ancient scaly overlord, praising him in underwater cities like Yhanthle and dragging humans into their weird rituals. Dagon himself occasionally surfaces, usually
What games are based on Lovecraft lore? I know there's some out there. Call of Cthulhu comes to mind as one. I think I might have that game. I don't know. I don't think so. I probably don't.
just long
I have a
enough to
lot of
ruin
games.
someone's boat, sanity, or entire town before slipping back beneath the waves like nothing happened. Ghatanothoa. Ghatanothoa is a walking curse made of ancient flesh
I do have it. I do have it. I acquired it unconventionally.
and volcanic dread. A giant, twitching mound of something between a god, a fossil, and a steaming biological mistake. Said to be the first spawn of the Elder Gods, this thing is so
The Elder
hideous that
Gods, like
just
Mortal
looking
Kombat?
at it turns you into a statue of living flesh. Not dead, just paralyzed forever. It's sealed under Mount Yadith Go on the lost continent of Mu, because of course it is.
Ooh.
Locals pray to it, fear it, and occasionally make the very bad decision to unseal parts of it. And even pictures
you
of
do that?
Ghatanothoa can do the whole eternal living statue thing. Yeah, it doesn't even need to show up
Like
to ruin your
Medusa?
day.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't know Lovecraft was so weird. Way before its time. It was way ahead of its time, man. So many things are based off it, I think, because of that. Tell me some more about Lovecraft, man. Give me some history. Give me a video I can react to that's got the history of Lovecraft, the actual dude, H.P. Lovecraft. I'd like to know about that. Give me the best video that you can. Also, leave a like if you haven't already. See you in the next one.